What about Wiz?
Or Wiz Khalifa. Now that right there is one of my nephews. Yes, sir. A phenomenal brain. I think people don't give Wiz the credit he deserves for how smart and intelligent he is. You know what I mean? Like he's smart on a whole nother level. Like Wiz gonna be in this business years to come. He gonna be one of the figure. He's a man of the community. He has donated for the last 5 years. He has donated every year to the organization. I think he gave us 25,000 last year for the football organization. In the terms of we bought football jerseys, uniforms. He paid for our field. He's performed 2 times for us a year for the football program. He by far he's done far more for the Crenshaw community than any person up to date.
Rumor has it Wiz Khalifa was being extorted by the Rolling 60s and Big U for over 12 years. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this true? Is this false?
Yeah, bro. And kind of find out, they say, remember the little situation with Meek Mill with her? How you apparently that was over Meek Mill supposedly supposed to have to come perform for the organization that Big U had for the kids or whatever. How you right? But Meek Mill ended up getting booked for some other shit, some money. That was a free obligation that he, they told Big U he was going to do. Bro, I'm going to come do that for free. Whatever. Well, Big U asked him, and he said he would do it. But some other performance ended up coming up, so he like, I'm going to go get the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do some free shit? Of course, I'm going to knock that out the way, but I'm about to get this other shit out the way first. Of course, bro, all these clips going to start coming back up, and you know what I mean? They going to start showing, bro, he had to squeeze on hella shit. I'm like, bro. But in other news, though, right? So, it's actually the same news. But speaking of Big U, right? They was talking about him up there at No Jumper yesterday, right? Adam acted like it was a big ass. He had to make this big presentation or whatever. About what the feds want to highlight him about. Apparently, it was about Big U and some Nipsey shit, bruh.
One thing that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Loose Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment. In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be.
See now, bro, you Adam22 apology. You try to say they put the squeeze on him about this, about that. It's gonna subpoena him, hella shit. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, bro.
Which to me seems gigantic. I don't know why that cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Brick Baby or Loose Cannon or anybody else. But the fact that they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Well, isn't that when this
gave it to him though?
Isn't it?
We did hand it over, yeah.
Isn't this when that that
was it?
I mean, really, like.
So it's safe to say you the feds.
I'm happy to help the feds with talking about a document that we have previously.
See, the thing is about it, I don't understand why be trying to hold Adam to this standard. And you know what else, Adam, bro? One thing about it, I got a whole new stance about culture vultures or whatever have you. Of course, anybody could be a culture vulture, but even the whole culture vulture shit just is strange a little bit in the first place. It's like going to go be a tireman or whatever. Tires is selling, whatever is selling, bro. And they go jump into that business and they try to say, oh, he's a culture vulture because he in that business. Don't make no sense, bro. After the chicken, of course, I could understand it don't feel right because the powers that be, right, is coincidentally the same skin tone as some of the people that's in the culture, right? And we all know the relationship between the powers that be in the so-called black community, whatever have you, so it don't feel a little right. Like, oh, bro, how the you part of the same people who've been oppressing, and then you want to get in the community and exploit it. You know what I'm saying? Get in the culture and exploit it and all this other shit. I'm kind of tired of fake trying to press Adam like y'all expect more than him than what he giving you, bro. He already told you what he not obligated to know in the streets. If your see, it's a difference if him and Brick was starting to hang out and he was trying to act like he was fake incorporated or trying to act like he was fake down or whatever the case is. Gonna expect you to be down when they come around, but he never portrayed to be that. He might do some things that might be considered overstepping his boundaries in the culture, but he not obligated, bruh, to, and really nobody is obligated to that fake shit. We all know this shit is a lie. Niggas be trying to act like it's some code to uphold. Get up out, bruh. But let's get into this shit, bro. Loose Cannon called in. I wasn't feeling this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause it's like, hold on, bro. Be trying to hold everybody else accountable, but the people that should be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the last in the line, like, let's go holler at the snitch. Why you snitch on that nigga? Instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why you wasn't doing things right? Why was you even with this snitch nigga? See, in the man, bro, let's keep it lit.
He didn't fuck with Nipsey, and Nipsey didn't fuck with him.
He said Nipsey just flew him out before they passed. They patched it up.
No, they didn't.
They was in New York together or something like that.
Yeah, they went to New York for a video shoot, but it was still animosity because it was still a situation that happened after that. Why he didn't go and support Black Sam at the Marathon Burgers then? If everything was patched up.
No, for sure that ain't patched up. We saw that in the Black Sam interview for sure.
Cause Nipsey is Big U little homie essentially from 60s. Black Sam is not from rolling 60s. That's just Nipsey's brother.
No,
so he don't have to support Black Sam like he will support Nipsey, his little homie, his younger homie.
Good point.
That's not the same thing.
No, yes it is, because the marathon continues, the Marathon Burgers, anything that marathon is based off of Nipsey, like that's what he stood for. That's what he put.
The thing about it is, how you gonna not, you talking about that's the look, you don't with bruh. I don't see, that's the thing about it, right? Ain't no partner of mine don't with bruh. What you mean, bruh? Especially after his timely demise, bruh.
That's what he wanted to do. That's his thing.
Hey, if you pass away tomorrow, Adam not with your twin brother, bro. so that marathon ain't gonna continue. He messed with you, not your brother.
No, the thing is, if somebody's pushing the narrative, right, and it's in all good honors of Nipsey. If I have my brother, not my twin brother, but if I have my brother,
you don't like the twin, he said no.
Or whatever like that, I would have Adam. I hope what Adam would still support. If something happened to Brick or whatever like that, I'm pretty sure Brick's wife or whatever like that, Adam would still support that. It's different.
That is true. If me and Brick were beefing, and then we got cool right before he died, and then his girl opens up Brick Burger, for sure, I'm at the Brick Burger. I'm turning up the Brick Burger.
Yeah.
And that's a good point, bro. Because you know Nip will either want y'all to squash that shit, or Nip will want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? He will want Sam to continue with the energy he was, you know what I'm saying? Sam know what's what and what ain't what. You know what I mean? And obviously, the other party know what's what and ain't what, because you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Show face a couple times, you know what I'm saying?
Jason Rockstar across the street.
So since Crib Mac been in jail, have you checked on Mama Bear?
We've been talking, yeah. I helped him out around Christmas time and all that kind of shit.
Shouts to Mama Bear. We love
All
Mama
right,
Bear.
All right.
And Granny Bear.
Definitely. Man, if he was out, he would probably be in this Rico too.
Busting all these ass.
JK.
I got no comment on the Rico. Nothing to do with the Rico. No comment.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is gonna support everybody. Only the real is gonna stand. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We're the only one that's still in jail, right?
I didn't know everybody
damn
was
near,
released.
yeah.
I didn't know
Of
they
the
were
ones
all
we know.
released.
It was 4 already in jail though when
everybody
they
else is
landed.
out.
Damn, everybody being out is bugged out.
Loose, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ops are throwing a party.
Okay, so think about this, right?
I don't think they celebrate people going to jail. They celebrating the lack of intelligence, right? And the lack of not knowing how to operate in this time that we in. You think you an exception to the rule? You know what I mean? Everybody gonna do what they gonna do, whatever, to some capacity, right? But for you to think you mafia, it's just crazy, bro. The last people they want to hold accountable is the people who actually got themselves in these situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody, a real one in that's in a joint gonna look back like, hold on, bro, I was fucking up. I was doing this. I was with this nigga. I was, you know what I'm saying? I gotta move better, bro. Cause ultimately, me holding this resent ain't gonna do nothing for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me being resentful or me wanting to do this, that, and the third ain't gonna do nothing for me, bro.
Because I never ever celebrated that. I took a stance on that before.
No, not you. I'm talking about how you feel about others celebrating.
I don't fuck with it. Not at all.
So you don't fuck with 600 and WAG celebrating people going to jail?
I don't fuck with nobody celebrating a nigga going to jail, but I don't think WAG and 600 take that stance. I just think they just don't fuck with Big U.
I ain't heard him laugh this much.
You think Wack's been celebrating, Munchie? You really think he's been celebrating?
It might be a little muted, but yeah, it's damn near a ticker tape parade
it's like
over there.
It's like a passive aggressive celebration.
The 100 side, oh yeah.
On his side turning up.
They celebrate, but at the end of the day, it's like it's the best outcome for him. But other people have been affected by certain situations he's done. But I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is Cuz on the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey,
that.
hang up, Cuz, hang up.
Yeah, bro. So and it's crazy, right? Because I seen the same celebration when Luce went to jail. Niggas was celebrating that, you know, that Luce is in jail, or that. It's crazy because it would be the same celebration if Wack went to jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it'd be a lot of, like, you can't help but notice the selective, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you in the in club, you ain't, or you know, type shit. And then they kept trying to give blood fake advice. It's like, bro, don't really even care that much. Like, you telling me you care that much about Luce that you like, bro, I care so much about you that you incriminating yourself, bro. Hang up the phone, bro. It sound like you want to fake bury who already in jail, like, bro, just, you know what I mean? Nigga, I see already trying to, bro, I see all type of strange shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, it just make you, it help you realize, like, why niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, why it ain't just ain't cool, bro. But the thing is, they kept trying to check Adam, and they kept trying to check Luce, trying to act like Luce fake slow or what. All right, he might be, bro. That don't got shit to do with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and the thing is, Luce is involved in the situation, so he know what's what and what ain't what. If he don't, he whatever, nigga, that's on him. Before, you know, and then for nigga to keep trying to hold Adam accountable, like, bro, why you keep letting him do this at your platform? Why you keep letting him say this at y'all, bro? Stop that. See, the thing is, a normal who really involved in hella shit would stay far away from Adam in the first place. I don't want nothing to do with blood because he's in the light. He got hella shit going. I don't want, especially if he's and then it's right on one end, asking a nigga asking Adam to protect them from the federales. Then on the other end, they calling Adam the federale. I changed my stance on a lot of that shit, bro, because it just a lot of that shit be senseless. Some shit, it's like it ain't beneficial, nigga, to progress.
Oh, and now later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that